What's going on, guys? Winner Kills here, and welcome back to a brand new card discussion video. I know it's been a while since we've done a card discussion. No, it hasn't. We talked about Flying Elephant last time. If you haven't seen that video, it will be annotated at the end of this video. Check it out if you don't know what Flying Elephant is. Well, maybe it's better if you just don't, because that card kind of scares me a little bit. Anyways, what card are we talking about today? If you saw the title, if you read the title, you already know what card we're talking about. We're talking about Evil Swarm Exciton Knight. Now, why Winter Kills are you talking about Evil Swarm Exciton Knight? Well, the reason we're talking about Evil Swarm Exciton Knight is earlier today, I'd gotten to a discussion randomly with my brother about, you know, some of the Xyz monsters of the past, some of the great, powerful Xyz monsters of the past, and I know we're talking about Evil Swarm Exciton Knight, but I want to kind of take it back a little bit. I want to go back. Maybe there's a couple little newbies watching who have only joined the game, you know, in the past 6 months or so, and they're new. They don't know this card. They don't know its kin either. We're talking about cards like Lavable Chain, the Augusto Emerald, Evil Swarm Exciton Knight. You know, all these really, really busted ass rank 4s that have seen their time and their time has gone. Lavable Chain, I think that's a different video for a different day. Augusto Emerald, a different video for a different day. But today, on this day, Evil Swarm Exciton Knight. So what does it do? 2 level 4 monsters. So it's just a basic rank 4, nothing too extravagant. Once per chain during your main phase or your opponent's battle phase, if your opponent has more total cards in their hand and field than you do, quick effect in parentheses, you can detach one material from this card, destroy all other cards on the field. Also, your opponent takes no further damage this turn. Now, don't quote me on this, I might be mistaken a little bit, but I think this card was banned right around the time we saw Norden get to hit to 1, and Instant Fusion Norden was just all over the place. Now, the reason I think they banned this card is because they didn't want people top decking a 1-card field wipe if they had more than 1,000 life points, because that's essentially what you could do. Any deck could use it, you know? Any deck that had a level 4 in the deck and played Instant Fusion and Norden, which, to be honest, was a lot of decks. But to be able to top deck a card like Instant Fusion, pay the 1,000, Norden out a level 4, and then go into your boy Evil Swarm Exciton Knight, and then just blow up the whole field, and you know, sort of reset the playing field. It kind of was unfair, and I think it was a justified hit. But nowadays, we don't have Norden anymore, and what we do have is a lot of decks going first and opening up with these stupid boards, right? We also have a lot more hand traps now. We have Ghost Ogre, we still have Effect Veiler, right? We have more traps now than I think we did before, like cards like Solemn Strike. We have Judgment now. Is this card worthy to come back? I think it is. I think it's just like you would have to be able to know and understand that overextending is going to lead to a possible Exciton Knight, but it is not possible via a card like Instant Fusion with Norden and something from the grave. You might have to work a little harder. Maybe you want to make a link first or something. Granted, you might not want to if it's just going to get blown up anyways, but I think this card could have a spot, you know, at the limited section on the ban list in the near future. Like, for perfect example is a deck like Goki Nightmare. Even they have a way to just stop this card even from hurting them. But that's why this card doesn't seem so great against certain decks, and only is good in some circumstances. Ultimately is what you'd want. You wouldn't want this card to be the end-all be-all if it came back. But I definitely think it has a place on the limited section on the ban list. I mean, you could bring it back to 3, because I don't think any deck that ever played it in the past played it at 3. It was always just a 1-of field wipe. People talked about this card hurting pendulums, but pendulums have had their fair share of overpowered support, and having Exciton as a threat to them, I don't think is too unfair, especially when you have a card like Pendulum Call. That's I think is still legal. I don't know. I think Exciton should be freed. I think we should free him. I don't think his effect is that big of a deal. Like I said, hand traps are more prevalent now than ever. Max C isn't around to stop certain spam decks, to keep them in check. He's the hero that we need to come back and put some of those decks in their rightful place. So let me know what you guys think about Evil Swarm Exciton Knight. Like I said, you know, we've had cards like Lavalval Chain, Daigusto Emerald in the past that I think should stay banned for the time being because combos exist and things like that. But Evil Swarm Exciton against decks like Goki Nightmare, Spiral decks that can just spam the field, especially with the Nightmares being as prevalent as they are right now, Pendulums as being as prevalent as they are, decks that just spam in general right now. We have cards like Scapegoat. I think this card would be really good to put those decks in check. And again, Mech Knights, things like that. Things that just hit the board and spam, spam, spam. That's all I have to say. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning into this quick video. Let me know what you think about Exciton Knight. Do you think he deserves his spot at the 1, 2, or 3 section on the ban list? Do you think he should be freed, put to 1, 2, etc., etc.? Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Personally, I think he can come back. I think it's time. Next ban list, August sometime it said it was going to be. I think we'll see Exciton come back to 1, 2, or 3. Maybe not, though. What do you guys think? Is he deserving? Like I said already, I think he is. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this little discussion video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. And as always, Winter Kill signing out. We'll see ya in the next one.